have some massive hits, Web 1.0, Web 2.0, okay? How convicted, how is the similarity in conviction to blockchain technology and crypto assets relative to those past two periods for you?
Okay, well, so Web 1.0 and 2.0 were, well, I guess 1.0 transformed communications and information and gaming and entertainment and all those interesting industries. They were all pretty big industries, and they got transformed. Your industry, media, transformed in a big way by the internet. Well, now there are these industries that are even bigger, and they're generally highly regulated, and those industries are the ones that are potentially transformed by the blockchain. Real estate, insurance, banking, venture capital, investment banking, and healthcare, and government itself, I think, is an industry. A lot of people think of it as like a foregone conclusion, but it's an industry, and we're going to be able to choose the government that's right for us. And I think that's a whole new way of looking at the world. The world's going to open up, and they're going to have to provide service just like every other business provides good service for their customers.
So you mentioned a number of industries that could adopt.
So you got to be careful not to be too optimistic. I do agree with what he has to say, but there is a lot of optimism that, you know, cryptocurrency will help make everything like much more efficient. And like I said, I feel like there's some industries that are very corrupt, and it's going to be a large uphill battle, a long uphill battle, especially when it comes to banking, especially when it comes to insurance. Healthcare and real estate, I feel like it'll be easier to improve, but all of these industries, man, there's a lot of middlemen making large profits, large fees off of inefficiency, and it's nice to be an optimist and think that cryptocurrency technology will solve all these problems, but it's definitely not overnight. But he does bring a great, I mean, this is probably why he's a very successful investor, is he's got a great vision and a great plan for the future. And when you're doing investing, you have to kind of think like him, and that's why I like to share this kind of content. Is, you know, when you do have a chance, you know, just ask yourself, you know, what are the big investors, what are the smart people, the smart money is what I like to call it. What are they doing? What do you think they're doing? And to get a better sense of that, you know, maybe you do a little more research and, you know, go on the internet and find some of these great speakers, kind of talk about it and form your own opinion. And I obviously agree with him. I think he's a little too optimistic, though. I think that it's going to take a long time. So if you're watching some of these YouTube scams where they're like, get rich overnight with cryptocurrency investing, I think that's false. I think you're going to have to be in this for the long term. And if you're going to be holding, because, you know, we're at a dip right now too, there's always going to be dips with these cryptocurrencies. You really got to understand the technology and believe in it in order to be a decent investor. But let me know what you guys think. I agree with him. I'm just a little skeptical about the timeline, but your opinions are also important, and it really helps me figure out what kind of content to share. So let me know what you think. Please leave a comment, and I will talk to you guys soon.